Savannah Chrisley reveals Todd's prison parenting advice. Savannah Chrisley, star of Chrisley Knows Best, has revealed some parenting advice from her father Todd, who is currently in prison. Savannah's parents, Julie and Todd Chrisley, were recently convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. Savannah, the couple's daughter, has stepped up to care for their youngest kid Grayson, as well as her niece Chloe, who was in Todd and Julie's care. Savannah Chrisley opened up about some of the challenges she has had since becoming a parent figure to two children on a recent episode of her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley. Savannah mentioned that her brother Grayson had suffered a nervous breakdown due to his parents' incarceration. Then she revealed that she soon experienced her own moment when getting her niece Chloe ready for her own prison visit. Savannah then emailed her father, Todd, to gripe about her day, and he gave her some wise advice. Savannah repeated her father's advice verbatim on the program. Todd stated to her, "I want you to be kind to yourself. Fall in love with Savannah, the genuine Savannah, the one I raised who fills a room with her generosity and compassion, not the one the rest of the world wants to see." Later in the email, the Chrisley Knows Best actor stated, "I've never been prouder of you or the woman you're growing into. You've been thrown into the fire, and what God burns away will make you shine brighter than gold." Todd closed the email by telling his daughter to travel safely because she was visiting him in prison the next day. Todd and Julie are scheduled to be sentenced in November 2022. Todd was sentenced to 12 years in jail and 16 months probation, while Julie was sentenced to 7 years in prison and 16 months probation. Todd and Julie both began their terms on January 17, 2023, with Todd serving at the federal prison Camp Pensacola and Julie serving at a prison in Lexington, Kentucky. Todd stated in a podcast interview before entering prison that he believes he will be released soon and that he trusts the appeal system to understand this for what it is. Savannah has been completely open about her transition to parenthood since her parents' sentences began. Being thrown into the position of parent for her 16-year-old sibling and 10-year-old niece is difficult for a 25-year-old. It's possible that Savannah's candor about the situation is assisting her in coping and making the best decisions for herself and her family. The entire process of the Chrisleys' arrests has been very public, so it stands to reason that Savannah's experience with the arrest will be as well. While it exposes Savannah to public scrutiny, it may also help her gain support from sources other than her family.